All right, welcome to the Explainer. Today, we're going to tackle a problem that, let's be honest, every single business deals with. That absolute mountain of paperwork, PDFs, and images. We're going to look at how some really smart AI is finally starting to tame that chaos.
Does that sound familiar? I bet it does. You've got invoices piling up, contracts that need to be picked apart, endless forms just waiting to be entered. It seriously feels like you're just drowning in the sea of unstructured data. And it's not just a waste of time. It's a huge, huge headache.
So, this isn't just some minor annoyance, right? This is a real business problem, and it comes with some serious hidden costs. We're calling it the paperwork problem. And really, it boils down to all that incredibly valuable information that's just trapped inside documents that your computers can't make heads or tails of. And you see this problem pop up everywhere in the daily grind. I mean, just think about it for a second. The mind-numbing manual work of processing invoices, or digitizing medical records, or trying to fish out one specific clause from a 50-page legal contract. It's all so repetitive, it's slow, and here's the real kicker. It is just begging for human error. Okay, but what if you had a kind of digital reader that could do more than just see the text? What if it could actually understand what it's reading? Well, that's where the hero of our story comes in. AI-powered optical character recognition. You'll hear it called OCR. So what on earth is AI-powered OCR? Well, to put it simply, it's technology that lets your computer read documents. But, and this is the really important part, it doesn't just see a bunch of letters on a page. It gets the context. It knows how to pull out the important stuff, whether that's from a dusty old paper form, a picture you snapped on your phone, or a PDF. And listen, this is not your grandma's old scanner software. That AI in the name, that's a legitimate superpower. It's the massive difference between just recognizing letters and truly understanding what those letters mean together. And this is where you can really see the night and day difference. See, traditional OCR, it was okay. It could turn a picture of words into, a text file. But the second you threw a complex table or a multi-column layout at it, it would just completely choke. AI-powered OCR, on the other hand, it gets it. It understands and organizes all that data. It can handle weird layouts, it adapts on the fly, and, this is the most important part, it takes a messy, chaotic document and transforms it into clean, structured data that your other software can actually understand and use.
So that's the tech, cool. But what's in it for you, for your business? Let's get down to brass tacks and talk about the actual payoff here.
Okay, the value it's huge. First off, you get to automate data entry, which means way fewer manual errors. You can finally turn all that unstructured junk into something you can actually analyze for insights. It makes your data storage and security better, it gives you consistent results every single time, and it even lets you process stuff in real time. Yeah, no more waiting for some job to run overnight. And what does all of that add up to? The one thing every business cares about, big or small: serious cost savings. When you automate all these tedious, time-sucking tasks, you free up your people to do the work that actually matters. And the accuracy? It's just stunning. We are talking up to 99% accuracy. And get this, that's even on ridiculously hard stuff, like reading handwritten Vietnamese. When you have that level of precision, it means you can finally, truly trust the data you're getting. Okay, I know what you're thinking. This all sounds amazing, but how do you actually start? Where do you even begin? Let's lay out a roadmap from your very first scan all the way to a fully automated future. This is probably the biggest question, right? Do I need a whole team of PhDs and a gigantic budget to pull this off? Well, the answer, thankfully, is a big no. The trick is to start small. You build what's called a minimum viable product, or an MVP. It's simple. Step 1, just focus on one single common document type, like your standard invoices. Step 2, don't reinvent the wheel. Use pre-trained APIs from big players to do the hard work for you. Step 3, build a super simple interface so a person can give it a quick once-over and make edits. And finally, step 4, export that beautiful, clean data. And boom, that's it. You've got a working solution. And you're not going to believe this. The barrier to entry is so low. If you want to train a custom model for your specific documents, you might only need 5 to 10 of them. Just 5 to 10 documents to get started. I mean, that is an absolute game changer. And once that little MVP is up and running and proving its worth, the path forward just opens up. From there, you can start expanding to more complicated documents, you can get better at reading handwriting, and you can even integrate it with something called robotic process automation, or RPA, to build a completely automated workflow from start to finish. You can even add cool features like having the AI automatically classify documents or double-check the data for you. So, look, if you take away just one thing today, let it be this. AI-powered OCR isn't just about reading text, it's about understanding it. It goes way beyond just recognizing characters on a page. It organizes and enriches that data that's been locked away for so long, turning it from a problem into one of your most valuable assets. Which brings us to one last question for you. Just think about it for a second. Think about all the stacks of paper, all the folders full of PDFs, all those scanned archives in your company. If all of those documents could suddenly talk, what incredible hidden value do you think they would reveal?